and foremost, today is a special day. We are having the International Deafness Awareness Month, and as Critical Mass, we'd like to just have a word or talk about this chapter. But before I begin or say anything, do we have any first timers here? Show of hands, first timers. Wow.
Much welcome.
First timers. Great. So feel most welcome to Critical Mass. Critical Mass is a social class. Our main goal is to get as many people as possible and to Nairobi. So most welcome. Today's route is going to be 30 kilometers. Quite simple. I'm not going to get into the nitty-gritties of the route in itself, but I'll give you the sectors that we're going to be covering. The first sector is CBD, and that's going to be 2.75 kilometers. Second sector is Upper Hill, where we are going to be having our very first stop, and it's on a road called Masaba Road, and that stop is going to be for 10 minutes only. Then the third sector is Kilimani area. The fourth sector is Kileleshwa. At Kileleshwa is where we are going to be having our second stop, 10 minutes again. The third sector is Westlands/Parklands area. That's where we are going to be having our third and final stop at City Park. From there, we are going to be coming back here at Jibanji. So we estimate 3 hours of total riding time. So roughly by 12:30 or 1 p.m. we should be done. That's okay. We are having marshals with us who are going to be assisting us throughout the whole ride. Marshals, wherever you are, please raise your hands up. Just for one hand, not two hands. So, marshals, hands up. Awesome. So the marshals are going to be assisting us. Before we leave, we need to ensure that our bikes are in good working conditions, no mechanical issues. Sometimes we get to leave, but by the time we are reaching at the main entrance or the exit point, we find someone with a puncture. So I'd like us to be able to handle that today. So before you leave, just check your bike properly, ensure the chain is in good condition, ensure that the cassette is not jumping up and down, and ensure that the tubes or your tires are in good working condition, so that I believe that can be well sorted. We are having police who are going to be assisting us along the way. Police from different jurisdictions that I've mentioned, from CBD, from Capitol Hill, that's Upper Hill area, from Kilimani, Kileleshwa, and Parklands. They'll be assisting us with our safety and traffic management. So let's give them an easier time by, I don't know if you guys at the back can hear me. Thank you. Let's give them an easier time by following the traffic rules. Let's try as much as possible to stick to the left lane as possible. Please, let's not have back and forth with other motorists. Our main goal is to share the road. So let's be the main advocates on that subject. We have a few speakers with us, or amongst us, who'd like to just share a word or two. Our first speaker is called Christian, if I've got that name right, from Germany. And he has a special story because he cycled all the way from Germany to Nairobi. And after Critical Mass ride, he'll be continuing to Tanzania. So after this ride, he'll just be proceeding all the way to Bisil, where he'll have his first stop, then he'll continue on to Tanzania and hike Mount Kilimanjaro, and he'll call it quits there. So Christian, I'd like to invite you here just to give us a word about your journey and expedition and why you're doing it. No, it's yours.
Okay, thank you. So first of all, not all the way to Nairobi because I had to take 2 flights along the way. But I basically started in Germany and then was going through Czechia, Austria, Slovakia, Hungary, Bulgaria, Romania, North Macedonia, to Greece. And then from Greece, in order to continue my journey, I had to take a short flight to Alexandria, and then was going from Alexandria to Aswan through Egypt. And since the border to Sudan is closed, I then had to take another flight in order to come to Nairobi. And this has been a very long tour now, so I'm traveling for 3 months. But I really enjoy this way of traveling because with your bike you can be like super spontaneous with your decisions. If you like a place, you just stay there. Otherwise, you continue your journey. And it's also a cheap way of traveling. And the best part is when you're like having a long tour and then you finally reach your destination, because in the larger cities I stayed in a hotel. Otherwise, I always had my tent with me, so I could camp somewhere. And then after longer tours and you're reaching your city you were going to, and then you have like a shower and a bed again. It's just like Christmas again. And you know, all the way you're going, you always have the feeling like you did it by yourself, you did the way, right? You're going up all the mountain and then you just have earned it that you can just let roll down all the way and relax and enjoy the landscape. So I really love this way of traveling, and I would encourage maybe more people to just make such a tour. And I know this is always, I've spoken to someone here, this is always like a tour you may have in mind, but always keep pushing away from you. But at some point you must just be like, okay, now or never, because it's not, you never know how long you're gonna be physically able to really do all those things. So I really encourage everyone to just do the tours he was planning or looking forward to. And yeah, I hope we have a quite nice ride here, because this is also like a testing for this bike now, which I bought here. So with all the bags now, I continue afterwards to Bristol. If I reach it by today, I'm not sure, because it might take some time or how longer, so at which point we are going to be here again. But yeah, so far from me, and I hope we have a great ride.
Let's give Christian a better clap than that. Welcome to Kenya. And in true Kenyan fashion, I believe there are cyclists who are coming towards Mombasa Road. So it would be best that if possible you can be able to escort Christian as he travels to Bristol after this. Just to give him the encouragement and support that he needs through us. So once again, welcome. Our next speaker is called Moses from Orione. So he'll just be sharing something small with us. And, yeah.